What's going on, guys? I'm Jake from Warcry Games and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play Super Mario Bros. 3 on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I got it here. This one's a lot more finicky. It takes a lot more effort to try to get fine-tuned, we'll say, to actually work. I tried my copy of Super Mario Bros. 2 and it was very mixed results. Audio kept messing up. I kept having distortion on the image. I'm already actually kind of seeing that with Super Mario Bros. 3. We'll see how far we can get into it without it messing up too bad, but yeah, I may have to stick with my NES emulator or the Nintendo online service that they have for the Nintendo Switch. Right now they only have NES games on there, but I don't think they have Super Mario Bros. 3, but don't quote me on that, I'll have to check. There's a little bit of distortion on the backdrop. Let me try that again. It's not great, but it's a little bit better. No, it's not better. Let me try that one more time. Okay, we'll just go with it. If it's game breaking, then I'll try something else. I'll try a different game, but as of now, it's just it's a little annoying. But that's how my NES is. Most of the times I boot it up, it takes me a long time to get it right. But then whenever I do, I'm good to play for however long I want to play. I have the original Final Fantasy. I play a little bit through that. These I just jump in and out of. I'm not that good at them. I didn't grow up with the original NES. I bought this when I was older, way later on. So yeah, apologies on it being a little rough around the edges, but that's okay. I don't think it's as important nowadays for this to have like great graphical fidelity. It really wasn't what it was known for. I think you gotta fill up the... Ooh, man. Pay too much attention down below. You gotta fill up the meter at the bottom to fly better. Oh no. Little Mario, man. Yeah, this is rough looking, huh? So I think for like Super Mario Bros. 3, this game did introduce some unique concepts. Actually, yeah, the floating thing. This is the first game where you can actually float up. I believe Super Mario Bros. 2, which is a very weird game, you don't have that option. And also, this game I believe has hills in it, and you can slide down the hills. But yeah, and I think I'd have to check more into it, but the theory is like everything in the backdrop here is part of a play. And like these are set items, like you can't see it very well because like my distortion's pretty bad, but man, this is ugly. But yeah, it kind of looks like a backdrop. It kind of looks like it's cutting to the final scene there, that this is like a prop, that the cloud's hanging up by a string, which you can't see because my distortion's so bad. But yeah, let's just play a buggy NES, original on the console version of this. You can go to any other YouTube channel and see it working perfect, but you can only come here and have the screen flash from the original boot up menu screen. No. Let's do this right. Let's do this right, guys. Attempt 1 of 500. Alright, we good? We good? We're looking better. I'm not cutting that. We're playing, man. Alright, let's go. Let's continue. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Which one is it? You? Yeah, that's you. But yeah, doesn't it kind of give you the impression of like a play? I don't know if that was just something like one of my family members told me when I was growing up or what, but it definitely stuck with me. Again, like I didn't grow up with this. I only ever played it at, say, my uncle's house or some family member's house. You can float like that. Let's try to jump up there. No, 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 no. We gotta get way up there. No, we're going up there. Let's try that again. I probably have literally not played this in, oh, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 years, something like that, something around there. It's been a while since probably since I purchased this. I think I played not completely through it, but a good way through. Whenever I ended up getting it, this came bundled with the system when I purchased it. But yeah, I never played it as a kid growing up, but I remember I did play Super Mario Brothers 2, the quirky game. Like, you jump on top of an enemy, you don't squish him like you normally do, but you can pick him up and throw him. There's like doors and different areas you can go into. That's a little bit different than the other games, but yeah, if you follow Video Game Donkey on YouTube, that's a game of the year every year. That's his little. That's on his game of the year list every time. Funny story, kind of unrelated. He's in like a raccoon outfit right now. Oh, we're starting to pick up some distortion on those pixels. But it's also known as a tanuki. And here in Japan, you actually see them pretty often. Where I work over at an airfield, you see them cross the runway from time to time, just late at night. Oh yeah, that slowdown. Yeah. Ever since this Nintendo launched their NES, just their like classic NES service for a benefit to subscribers to the yearly Nintendo Online, the only game I actually played on it, the only one I actually touched was the original Super Mario Brothers, and I did play that a lot, both arcade and just on console. And me and my wife, Lulu, shortly after that service launched, we decided to just have a full playthrough. And it's actually made quite easy because you have a pause menu. So, like, say there's a long jump coming up, and I'm like, man, I'm not going to make this. I'll pause it. I'll do a quick save, which we did not have with this generation of console. And then and then you just go for the jump. If you failed, you just load back on the quick save. It's kind of cheap, you know. You gotta admit it's a little bit cheap, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm finally able to say I've gone through and beaten the original Super Mario Brothers that way. But yeah, that's okay. Let's try this castle out. Man, that's ugly. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, but you're gonna have to bear with me on this. This might be the only time I revisit my original NES now. Technical marvel that is Super Mario Brothers 3. So we cannot do that to him. I also like how it's in more of a dollar currency versus coins. I'm not sure why I just thought about this, but I actually missed the on Super Nintendo. Towards the end, on Super Mario World, there's a ghost ship, and it's a little bit difficult to navigate through if you've not played it in the past, but once you've played it enough times and you know exactly where the ghosts are going to disappear and then reappear, it's a really, really fun level. I don't know why, just this enemy boss, whatever, one of the Bowser's kids here, just made me think about that, but it's really, really good. You know, it's a good time. Boy, that's ugly. That is ugly. I'm hoping it's not just my no, I don't think it's just my copy of this game. I mean, they are very old, but this was happening on the Super Mario Brothers 2. I thought 3 was good to go. We'll give this just a little bit longer. We can just jump straight into 2 after this. You know, get a feel for both. See how crappy see how crappy the game is. Course clear. Yeah, that's introduced an item setup, so I believe you hit B on the menu item screen, or a map menu screen. I thought it was B. Oh, I don't have the items anymore, but if you do have items over there on the right hand side, you can use it and then load it up in the next world. So like now I could have a mushroom if I had one, or start off with a star or the Tanuki outfit. Tell me what you guys think of Super Mario Maker. If any of you guys have picked it up, or if you ever played the original on the Wii U, just yeah, let me know. I've been eyeballing it for a while. Honestly, the first thing I'm thinking about is you can, yeah, it kind of look. I keep getting distracted, but you see how these are like hanging? It kind of looks like they're hanging, like they're props, like in a play, you know. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is Super Mario Maker, you can basically remake all these old levels. I'm sure somebody does that. Then you don't have to have, say, 10 different consoles. You just have to have the codes to each one of the levels you can replay. And basically that's your fix action for Nintendo deciding not to have the Virtual Console on the Nintendo Switch. For whatever reason, even though everybody knows that would print money, yeah, they don't have the Virtual Console on the Switch. I think you just have to clear this guy. He's hammer throwing guy. You just have to go up underneath him, hit him real quick. Get a chest somewhere. Yeah. Boy, that's ugly. I'm sorry, guys. King has been transformed. Okay. Okay. Aw, dang. Ain't no thing. It's pretty easy. Not too bad. Found the wand that we need to turn the king back to normal. can barely read it. Alright guys, that was fun. We're gonna get out of this game. We're just gonna jump into another one. We'll go to Super Mario Brothers 2. If we can get it working. Alright guys, welcome back. So, after numerous attempts, I was unable to get my copy of Super Mario Brothers 2 up and running. And 3 is not working. I'm starting to think maybe it just might be via NES. So, yeah, not too sure. I may not be able to play that much longer, much at all. It's probably just going to sit around for decoration purposes. But, yeah, I'll have more stuff coming in the future. If I do want to play some old NES titles, I can always just, like I said, go on the Nintendo Switch. Stream from there, record some content from there. But I just figured it'd be nice to, get the actual original NES out, get the old game booted up, grab one of the controllers and try it. But it's just not sticking, This thing's showing its age. We're talking just over 30 years now. I believe it's 30 some odd years old. But yeah. But anyways, hope you guys did like my buggy episode of Super Mario Brothers 3. If you did, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button and leave a comment down below if you want to see any other NES titles around. But thanks for stopping by.